everybody. Let's get started. We're going to take a look at this new game, Unforetold, Witchstone. Let's see how it is. It's a new CRPG. We're going to see how it plays. Once it's about, how it plays. Right. Cool. This is in early access. They do have some specialization for fighters, rogues, and ancestry. They got a bunch of things planned, looks like. Right. Let's begin.
Behold, Orwindar, the mother continent, the cradle, long divided into two warring empires, Avundus and Nethic. Avundus, dominated by elves and culture. Nethic, ruled by liches, where undeath and slavery prevail. If freedom is the ability to live life as you want to live, to go and do as your whims or interests take you, freedom survives nowhere on Orwindar. Hope does survive. The hope that freedom can be found on the frontier, untamed land of Calsundia. In Nethic, folk toil on farms or fight the endless, futile war against Avundus. Rebels and all who show the slightest sign of thinking for themselves are slain in a way that transforms them into undead, then controlled utterly and forever. In Avundus, individuals who show potential are forcibly bonded when young, their loyalty to the Empire magically ensured. You are one of them, bonded, so at any time your bond could be awakened to control you. A slave for Avundus, expendable, and from all you've seen and heard, likely soon expended. Yet you've also heard just enough to grasp at hope. There is one place in all Horizon where you can be free, where your bond can be broken. Calsundia, the untamed land of thunderbeasts, a frontier where many who followed their hope before you have gone, where local factions long ago defeated the armies and navies of Avundus and Nethic in the Calsundia Independence War. Factions like the Commonwealth, where just plain folk rule, not mighty lords. And the Free Legion, an army who fight for order and justice. And the Brightwind clan, who create wondrous tools and weapons that call on the powers of the mysterious and mighty Witchstones, the jewels of the gods. These factions and many more fight each other like snarling beasts for rule over Calsundia, for it is a rich land indeed. That's why ships galore still sail to it from Avundus and Nethic and back again. They bring the resources both empires need to survive. Everything we need comes from Calsundia, where witchstones float gleaming in ruins and deep mines, and folk and beasts alike roam free. Where you can still forge the life you want to lead, and change the world to be what you want it to be. You can be who you want to be, and make Calsundia what you want it to be. So everything you need lies there, waiting for you, in Calsundia.
Alright. Let's take a look at what we can do. Super exciting. Okay. Strength, X, Con, Intelligence, Wisdom, Charisma. At the age of 15, let us discover that you have an innate wind-based powers and thus damage. Human, dwarf, dwarves, elves, and Atar elves. Elatar dwarves. Carry Witchstone Disruptor dwarves. Healer dwarves. Or Power dwarf. Or Disruptor dwarf. Short, stocky, and tough dwarves are bearded and have brow horns. They are skilled at working stone and metal and have an affinity for witchstones. Those with the affinity can stun or damage nearby witchstones-powered constructs and nearby wearers and bearers of witchstones-powered devices. An effect of Witchstone stun and damage to such targets as they grow in experience. So does the damage they can deal in this way. So the affinity can disrupt Witchstones. Very interesting. Alright, we have abilities. We have the Curse of the Gods. Curse of the Gods, dwarves receive only 2% of healing from divine sources. Witchstone healing. While carrying a Witchstone or Witchstone powered device in your hand, you can heal yourself or a nearby ally 1d8 hit points. Witchstone familiarity. You can intuitively use any weapon or armor powered by Witchstones. Witchstone Disruptor targets a construct or creature wearing a Witchstone powered device. With the range, the target must succeed a will save, saving throw, or take 1d6 damage and become stunned for a round. And small but tough, you receive +2 to Constitution, +1 to Strength, and +1 to will saving throw. But your base walking speed is 6 meters. Awesome. Max hit points. Abilities. Here we go. Here's some plays. Check all those abilities. So, +5 to maximum hit points. When pushed, the target creature must succeed a DC 15 reflex save or be pushed back 5 meters. Concussive blast, once per short rest. The target must succeed a DC 15 fortitude saving throw or take 2d6 bludgeoning damage. And protect barrier, once per short rest, gain 20% resistance to bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing damage for 2 rounds. And then we have bonded abilities. You are bonded, you automatically fail all saving throws against Abaddon mind control spells. So that doesn't sound great. Let's take a look at these. So we have Archaeologist, Charlatan, Soldier, Noble, Outlander, Burglar, Hunter, Scholar, Thug. And so, game mechanics and tactic proficiencies start with a shovel and Legend Survival Guide Volume 1. Indian Survival Guide Volume 1. After completing the orphanage, your mentor developed your skills on many perilous ancient ruin excavations. Outlander. 3 clear meat, amulet, fulfillment with an additional 3 points when eating food. Gain athletics and stealth. Ancestry and appearance. Fighter, Rogue, or Wizard. Let's see. Let's stick with the Wizard. Arcane Sniper, Elementalist, a wizard who specializes in dealing with damage such as fire spells. And spells perforation with daggers, and quarterstaff's light armor, both defense as well as tactics, insight, and investigation. Mana recovery wizards use mana to cast spells. They recover spent mana on long rests. Fire breath. Exhale fire and force all targets caught within to make a reflex saving throw or take 3d6 fire damage on a success. They take 1d6 on a success. They take 1d6 fire. Shockwave. You can customize the features. So, I like this arcane sniper. Rifle proficiency. You can use them in combat. So we have Fireball makes a ranged spell attack that deals 1d10 fire. Poison Mist, target must succeed a fortitude saving throw or take 1d12 poison damage. And Mineral Frost, Knowing Frost, target must succeed a will saving throw or take 1d6 cold and be chilled. This is pretty cool. What else we got? Shockwave, every target within range must succeed a fortitude saving throw or take 1d4 bludgeoning. Illusionary crate illusion. A crate for the duration. The crate is opaque and blocks line of sight, but it is immaterial and cannot be touched. Bonfire. Get an area of fire for the duration. Creatures caught in the area that enter the area must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 fire. Dark Blast. Makes ranged spell attacks that deal 1d10 dark damage. Blade Ward. You and target ally gain 10% resistance to piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing damage for the duration. Lightning Hook. Target creature must succeed a fortitude saving throw, take 1d8 lightning and be pulled towards it. Jolt. Make a ranged spell attack and deal 1d10 lightning damage to the target. And Ice Bolt. Make a ranged spell attack and deal 1d10 ice damage. I'm going to go the ones that we have. Spells. So we currently have Blind Cone. Each target in the area must succeed a fortitude saving throw or be blinded. And then we're going to add Mage Armor. Grant yourself or your target ally 8+8 to armor class for the duration. The target must not be wearing the light, medium, or heavy armor. Fire retaliation. When hit by a melee attack, the attacker must succeed a reflex saving throw or take 2d10 fire damage. Unless you save, they take half damage instead. Charms. Target humanoid must succeed a will saving throw or be charmed for the duration. Frosty Ground. Create a sheet of ice for the duration. Every creature caught in the area or that enters the area must succeed a reflex saving throw, be knocked down. Fire Breath, which I think we already read. Fire Breath. Ice Shards. Make a ranged spell attack and deal 1d6 cold damage to target. Upon impact, target must succeed a reflex saving throw or be chilled. And Witchstone. Moving quickly to select a location without provoking off attack. Pretty good. I think I'm going to get rid of this one. Those two. I'm going to keep the armor. Okay, Ice Shards. And fire. No. Use that reaction. Alright. Every 15, mana's 4, level bonus +2. We are a Witchstone Disruptor, Dwarf, Outlander, Wizard's Arcane Spell Sniper, level 1, strength of 10, dex of 14, +2, constitution of 15 for +2, intelligence 15 for +2, 10 of wisdom, and charisma 12 +2. Person stealth, rank 0, we got +2 to that. Due to pickpocketing, 1 to intimidation, 1 to persuasion, efficiency for a +1 insight, athletics, efficiency to 0, and tactics, 1 rank for +3, survival 0, and mechanics 2. Abilities, right, confirmed, let's go. 15 years ago, the once dormant Witchstones regained their powers. As the vessel nears, the gunwales have slipped aboard. Wake and fight back. Let's find a knife to your throat. Use the hotbar at the bottom of your screen to use and select targets. So let's see here. They're all gone. Fight over? Armies of Cavandian sees only bodies. Not harmed, I hope. No less successful voyage for us. Your first to Calsandria? I can tell. I am Captain Amos, and this is my world. Order, pettiness, and on time, and the minimum of fuss. So what's yours? You're making Cassandria your world now? He comes closer and squints at you. What lies ahead of you? Any plans, or are you just one more Epodian trying to run from your compulsion bond, and get it broken for you here? Shape Cassandria to my own whim. Cassandria to my own whim. I want to work with the people of Cassandria. I'm not yet sure. Just kind of figuring out this game. Let's go with this one. Amos can't help but smile. You've heard that answer many times before. Oh, sorry about that. Alright. I've been ferrying you and folk like you from Orwindar to Cassandria for years. Many years more. I like to count. No, I like to count. We're almost ashore, where I'm afraid you're about to learn that what freedom really means. You're on your own. No one's looking out for you except a target to kill or rob. You have to look out for yourself. Take care of those pirates, didn't I? Your first hurdle, you'll be getting yourself off the lower docks into the rest of Cassandria, dangerous but better part. I hope you're good at negotiating. It helps if you smile like you mean it. Amos gives you one of those most crooked fake smiles you've ever seen. Look like that, only better. My advice to you: make the right choices. I'm just trying to get a faking smile. I wish you luck, traveler. Welcome to Sundria. Makeshift shelters harbor migrants waiting for admittance. Right. Push J to access your journal. It can be tracked there. You can track leads, opportunities you can choose to pursue. Into the lower dock slums by getting past the guards. Use WASD and Q&E to move the camera. Use R to lock the camera on your gear. Right. Another migrant from the mainland. Tell me, Soggy wife, which barge captain ferried you here? Amos? Soggy wretched, rich barge Bragertan will lose his boat for this. He'll lose his boat for this. Listen, migrant, it's an honor to meet me. Okay, as chief lawblade over the lower docks, you must pay me a tax. Any payment will do, but Orundar artifacts and Suds fair best. What will it be? You must square your deal to enter. That's my rule. Let's see. You can use your intuition to read the person and find out something useful. You got a 35% chance on that one. You negotiate to not pay the taxes. You'd like to. You can tell me about. Can you tell me about yourself? You can tell me about your faction. And give you nothing. Let's see if he'll tell us about himself first. Tea and cheese are my only comforts these days. The migrants are testy. My law blades are antsy. Where will it end? Their complaints drive me to overindulge, but I digress. Pay your tax, migrant, and I'll welcome you ashore. Can you tell me about your faction? Commissioned by the faction, my duty, I mean, dear migrant associations have become commonplace. Welcome, Evo Olivia. Eveo Olivia? Accompanied by the compliance. With the city sealed off, the culprits will be found. Mwahaha. Problem solved, gates will open. Till then, lawblades must keep migrants confined to the lower docks. My brilliant scheme plan has earned me a well-deserved promotion. No matter, you're nothing but a number to me. You're the 42nd migrant to disembark today. Hello, 42. Listen, migrant, it's an honor to meet me. Okay, as chief lawbreaker over the lower docks, you must pay me a tax. Okay, we've read these ones. Let's see if we can do this. Insight. Roll 35% plus 1 from player insight range. Hey, we got it. Durantano is a coward. There's no doubt in your mind you would not face any serious threats. Let's try to negotiate it down. By influencing others, knowing about their traits of your target will increase your chance to pick an approach that is most likely to succeed. To discover hidden traits, you can use the insight skill in dialogue to get a read on the person. You can also use the tell me about influence command as well on well-informed people such as innkeepers as well as members of the same faction as your target. Alright, so we can intimidate with intelligence, insinuate a threat, threaten with terrifying magic, flourish weapon. We could try to persuade, argue logically, or sweet talk. I think with a higher intelligence, it's threaten with terrifying magic. And so that one was a failure. Alrighty. Druid shakes his head firmly at you and wags a disapproving finger. You will not pass, okay? You're unsettling and need to suffer. Well, that was rude. Let's try this person. Met. You smell fresh now, but you won't for long. Soon you'll be on the brinks of your last breath, just like me. Let's see if we can find anything about that. Can't tell anything about her. Alright. How do I leave the docks? We're all going to end up eel meat before tomorrow's end. Just ask Els. The eel feeder, Duth Garden, he'll tell you. But to get to Els, you'll need to pay a visit to Durantinar. He's the one hiding in the booth. Guarding the door, too, is Julian Balachon. He's the strong, silent type. I wouldn't recommend messing around too much with him. Alright. Will you join me? Your words are met with, "You must really think I'm crazy," look from the dismissive hand wave. You're very convincing, but it just so happens that I don't have a death wish. Alright, back to him again. Render what is due to Cassandria, or the harbor doesn't run. Okay, don't make me wait, or I'll dispose of you, which means jolt roll. Try this again. There we go. Success this time. Drew nods. You sense your threats work. You may enter untaxed, but stay away from the main gate. Don't test me, else you will face labor in skunk shit. Alright. Now we get to enter the city. Micrium Wavewinter. The Canarium? As Cassandria lives, you arrive. When the docks closed, I feared you'd be denied port. Do I know you? Forgive me. Where are my manners? I am Merun. Wavewinter, I know of you. I was sent with instructions to escort you inland, but then found myself a prisoner here. The lower docks have been corral blocked off from entering the port city. Half the migrants are waiting patiently until the main gate opens. The other half are plotting their escape. Faber moved closer to you, lowering his voice. I side with the latter. You must break free and reach the port city train. Are you a migrant? I'm a liaison. I better not explain more here. You must reach the train. Cassandrian's territories are too widespread to reach on foot. If we don't act soon, our way of escape will close. There is a law blade, Els Dragon, who guards a maintenance shaft into the wet run. The sewer leads directly to the train station. In exchange for the right pay of an Orwindar artifact, Els will look elsewhere, opening the way. Bribery isn't my first preference, but in a port city like Cassandria, it is the safest. Let's see. I can read anything off of that. No. Tell me about yourself. Cassandria holds many keys to many goals, but holds no heading of its own. If we unite Cassandria under one faction, the Bright Winds, being my choice, progress will reach the Empire's advancement, would reach the world. My life's work has been championing the Bright Winds and their Witchandar gadgets. You are a friendly stranger. Forgive me. Where are my manners? Okay, he introduced himself again. Who sent you? I better not explain more. The Lawblade's ears are everywhere. We must reach the train. Ask about... The only way out of here is the sewers. I'd rather neither of us face the festers there alone. Whether beast or brute stands against you, my elementalist expertise will blast them down. And you did fine. Brilliant. For Cassandrian's sake and our own, we will forge ahead. Alright. Let's see, can we look at what you do? Headband, secret robes, sleeves. Oops. Well. Try to look at what he is, what he's got. Alright, what are you? L'Oreal Moontan. Allow me to cut to the chase. Whatever you believe your skills to be, we are all under-rehearsed when it comes to Cassandria. This port city is dying. The ticket to survival is aboard the Bright Wind train, but traveling to the station unescorted is a death wish. So here I sit, waiting for fate. Port is dying. I sailed from the Empire rule because Cassandria is supposed to stand for freedom. Yet here I sit in a cesspool of trapped migrants where no livelihoods exist. An alliance would behoove us both. We can deceive Els Dutherdang into abandoning his post at West Front entrance. A little influence never hurt anybody. Let's see what we got. I'm really bad at these. Can you tell me about yourself? Small talk makes me ill, but I will oblige you. Each faction in Cassandria believes their own superior. None are as effective as the Free Legion. I intend to join their ranks and prove their worth to all. They need a true general, a soldier unafraid to force every faction to concede control. Traveling alone is dangerous. In order to leave the docks, I may come to blows wielding. I am keen on either. If we've the odds to win, hence an alliance would behoove us both. Alright. So ask him as a thief. I'm pilfered from every meal. Perfect stealth and sharp daggers will be the more the useful to you. This is a vow. Add into a party. Let our foes begin to cower. Looks like we got some kind of mage and some kind of rogue, as well as ourselves. Look over here. Ooh, that is really cool. Let's see, I'm still on look and see what everybody can do. I guess I can see it a little bit here. Sneak attack. When you hit an enemy with a finesse weapon or ranged attack, if the attack has advantage or if another ally is within melee range of the target, you deal an additional 1d6 damage. Crouch and move slowly to reduce the distance. With which enemies can perceive you. The higher your stealth rank, the harder you will be to detect. By sight and sound, you can only crouch while outside of combat. And warp instantly to the selected location without provoking off attacks. So you got short sword and a dagger. And this guy, fire breath, ice shards, mage armor, retaliation. He's got about the same cantrips. I mean, dark bolt and firebolt as well. Anything else over here? That's him. Is anybody else? Bulldogs. If you come upon Belrobe, please go and procuring it honorably. Many suffering in the lower docks have become friends. that. There we go. Okay, there's the docks when we first came in. So under over here, that's the gate, but they won't let us in. So I guess we need to come over here and see about procuring some things. Let's talk to some people in here. Let's talk with this guy. Authority Andreev Amrand, part of my warehouse. New lender. I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of this convention. Dorlan Tanithar promised to reopen the docks. He promises business will soon be back to normal. Till then, we prefer we make do. He prefers we make do, no questions asked. No one save me has faith. Not even my daughter, Nitha. She picks fights with the law blades every chance she gets. It's driven a wedge between us. She avoids me and lingers near the edge of the docks. She won't tell me what she's planning. If my hunch is right, it's nothing safe. We're side with the law blades. The law blades suss out rampant assassins and ask for our obedience in return. The people stand divided. Half of us choose to obey the law blades, while the other half pledge to revolt. Nitha believes she must wage war on the guards or test her luck in the wet run against sewer beasts. I don't agree. My assistance. Eldrin is a law blade willing to defy orders for a price in exchange for a rare or Windiar artifact. He'll smuggle escapees out of the lower docks. There's a catch. El is using Kelsundrian sewer systems inhabited by deadly thunder beasts. He's convinced all who listen, even Nitha, that no dangers exist. I have an heirloom, one of the rarest Orindian artifacts called Belvaran. I'm ready to part with it. Convince my daughter to return here and give me another chance. And the artifact is yours. Alright. Let's go find your daughter. Either convince her to join us or convince her to go away. Or to come back and join her father. Is that the girl we met at the beginning? No, it's me. Call us what we are. Cattle. Corralled, resisted, locked up in the lower docks alongside new arrivals. Doran Tanatar damned us to rot. And then shakes her head. The Lawblades close the port on flimsy evidence, yet they are obedient. They are obeyed by ne'er-do-wellers like my father. You've not met my father, have you? Andrath Harman? Yes, we have. You're not on speaking terms. We're not on speaking terms. We should all rebel. I'm leaving the lower docks. I'll forge my own Magitech and fund the rest of my family's passage. Magitech. Muchander offers us the means of rebuffing the Empire, so long as we make our own fortunes. We need not rely on Orwindar. Active Witchstones waiting to be mined are exclusive to Calisandria. That's why the Empire's interest in the frontier grows stronger by the day. Can you tell me about yourself? For 5 years, I helped my father build an exporting business. It was thriving. We scrubbed and saved enough money to finally get my mother and grandmother out of Orwindar. Dolan Tutar strolled in one day and ordered my father to pay a law-blade tax, a retroactive payment for so-called protection they provided against assassinations. The way her sentence trails tells you she lacks conviction. It wouldn't take much to convince her to speak to someone else for advice. Alright. All the way into the city. The Hope Gate block, the only way out of here is through the wet rug. However, there's also being guarded by the selfish elves too. I know he's been sniffing around the Orwindar artifacts. If you give him one, maybe he'll let you through. Greeted with a smile and nod of comprehension and agreement. Yes, you against me. I just had to see things clearly as you do. Is that all we need to do? Let's go back and find out. If the barn wasn't in place, we could walk right into Cassandra and see the train. The center of attention with the latest display of Brightwind engineering. We went to the now the Hope Gate's locked up. Emphasize heavily and nods. You seem to care about my side of the story. I suppose I'll give an old man the same courtesy. One final time. Let's go see him. Alright. There we go. Where did he go? Is he up here? rag, wooden bowl, rusty saw, and mithridron. Liquor, small metal spoon, fruit juice. Right. Ah, there you are. And Dareth Harmon sighs in relief, bowing his head in gratitude. You've given me another chance with my daughter. Thank you. As Indaria shakes your hand, he slips an object into your grasp. The artifact is yours. Awesome. Now we can go. Blame it on cost. The factions are supposed to split costs to keep the port up and running. When have you ever seen a might of a faction maintenance? Cue the silence. The proof's enough. Let's go over here and have a conversation with this guy. Els Duthrog. I bet you've been through the ringer, sailing on your high hopes from the mainland, only to be confronted with a closed port and entry tax. What a doozy, eh? Apologies, traveler. I'm Els Duthrog, friendly lawblade. At your service? Have you heard of me by chance? Yes, I've heard of you. In that case, please understand, the reputation going around about me is completely ill-founded. I only need a special or window artifact paid for a sage. I am not a swindler. I'm in poor health. The way out of the lower docks is through the sewers. The gate behind me could suddenly become accessible if the right artifact were to appear. Catch my drift? What a deal. Artifacts are rare, each one handcrafted, sealed, and branded. Bilbarend is the one I need. Ask around, track it down, then freedom is yours. May sound like a steep fee, but think of the alternative. Sit idle here as a prisoner, or use the underground sewers to reach freedom. The latter is risk-free. Return with the artifact, and you will see. See one more time. I can figure out how to switch people. You only really switch your own gear. I can smell the stench of wet run from here. I'll examine the artifact closely. Ah, perfect rare Orwindyar artifact. You did well, and I will honor your report. You may pass into the wet run unseen. It leads directly to the train station. May Thunderbeast speed be yours. Not that you'll need it. A little tiny harmless crawled jaws won't bite. All jaws won't bite. Alright. Into wet run sewers. Bedgrown, Bell Durgan. Spell be praised. A